Three top chefs, each with just 30 minutes to create a three-course menu for a table of complete strangers. Whose meal will most appeal? And who will win the glorious Golden Trophy? This is 30-Minute Menu. Brad, Josh and Peter are the team of creative chefs responsible for running top restaurant Alchemy. But on 30-Minute Menu, teamwork is left at the kitchen door as they become friendly rivals.
How are you two?
Who can create the best menu for a table of mystery diners?
I like to be prepared, just like the Boy Scouts. Check out what we've got, so when it's game on, I'm ready.
Bit of reading up through the week, so I've got a few new ideas to go. I think Brad and Peter are a little bit worried, just quietly. Just comes down to, seeing who's there, making a decision and move quickly because we've got 30 minutes to organise it.
Stage set, it's time to find out who they will be cooking for.
Kids, 10-year-olds.
The kids are here in half an hour. Time to make some plans.
Not really sure about kids, so I think I'm just going to go with what I'm good at and try and get the kids introduced to a little bit of fine dining and give them something they haven't had before.
I hang out with the boss's kid quite often. We're about the same age in the head, I think, so I should be all right with this one.
My entree today is nuggets and chips, funny looking nuggets. We've got little veal sweetbreads. We've got Jerusalem artichokes. So going to peel them, shave them, get a little artichoke chips.
Pete goes with veal sweetbreads for entree, hand-seared duck breast for main and a chocolate delice to sweeten the deal.
My thinking with these kids is party food. I'm going to go macaroni and cheese for an entree. I'm going to do a little bechamel sauce, flour, butter and milk, and then heaps of cheese.
So big kid Josh is planning a party with macaroni and cheese to start, a ham and pineapple pizza for main, and cupcakes to send them home happy. But what will the daddy bring to the table?
What I'm going to start off with today, my son, he loves it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a gnocchi, truss tomatoes, the garlic, a little bit of basil. And it's important with the kids to hide stuff. Just work it into the actual recipe, and that's basically what we're going to do with all my menus today. A lot of vegetables and stuff like that in it to make sure that they're getting the fibre and also some vitamins out of the actual food.
Brad will be hiding the healthy and plating a gnocchi with tomato and basil, kid-friendly Wagyu burgers and a strawberry wagon wheel.
Brad's all right, because he's already got a young fella. He should know what he's talking about. But old mate over here, he's got no idea at all.
I'm going to push the boundaries. Either the kids are going to like it or they're going to hate it. I'm going all out.
Right, so I had these potatoes on earlier. I was going to use it for something else, but instead of just doing baked potatoes, I'm going to do the gnocchi with it instead.
This is going to be the little roasty for the kids as well. Got some bacon on the stove at the moment. It's a lot of water in a potato, so put it in a towel. You can see just how much water's in that potato. You get rid of all that, the potato's going to bind together.
So who are the kids that will feast on the flavourful food? They may not be big,
My name's Jacob and I'm really hungry.
but they have a big appetite.
My favourite food would be sushi.
If I could eat one food for the rest of my life, it would be my dad's lasagna.
And big opinions.
I don't like eggplant, avocado, rare steak, beans and peas.
And they're coming to sit at the big table. Back in the kitchen, Josh is playing kid games with Peter's produce.
Hey, best chicken nuggets these kids will ever have.
My son loves this dish because it's nice and easy. He can help me out with it. It's a little bit messy, but I think kids love it, a little bit of messiness.
Oh, he's done it again. He's a funny guy, this Josh.
Can you just check that oven for me, Pete? Make sure the door's shut properly.
The oven?
Yeah.
Yeah, funny guy, funny guy.
I'd like to thank my mother-in-law for this one as well. It's a great recipe.
It's nice of Josh here to grate some cheese for me.
Everybody knows kids eat tomato sauce. And I love a little bit of agar-agar. It's just a seaweed-based gelatin. Put in the boil, flatten out on the tray, and then just let the magic happen after that.
Joshy, what's that noise?
That's the noise of victory, Pete.
Ding ding, there goes the dinner bell, and the kids are taking their seats, while the kitchen is turning into a top-class tuck shop.
My veal sweetbreads, I'm gonna crumb them up. Hopefully we can fool the kids.
Mate, there's only one fool here, and that's you and them sweetbreads.
He's such a funny guy.
This is the Mac attack. This is where it happens. All that. What kid's not going to love that? I've made a decision. I'm just going to pass this sauce off a little bit because they are kids. There are a lot of seeds to these tomatoes. A really lovely sauce there. A lot of the Asians use the agar. It's their version of gelatin. It's a lot better under heat though. It won't melt away like gelatin under heat. Nice little ribbon on there. It's going to go in for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. Once it starts floating to the surface, another minute after that, okay? Getting a bit of head start, I've got to make a little bit of a pizza dough, so a bit like bread, got to get it on. Ham and pineapple pizza. As far as I know, that's the staple meal of kids from 5 to 15 across the world.
The entrees are coming together, and it's time for Pete to prettily plate up.
From what I understand, kids like to paint, have a little bit of fun with art, so if I can make something look a little bit funny on the plate, they won't want those chicken nuggets ever again.
For his entree, Peter is taking a punt on veal sweetbreads with roasted onion puree, potato rosti and artichoke chips. Brad goes for a healthy family favourite, potato gnocchi with tomato and basil. Having set the tomato sauce, it's time for Josh to serve with a smile.
Looks a bit like me with that curly hair on top.
Josh is aiming to please with a smiling face of macaroni and cheese. The entrees are good to go, but whose will most please the pre-teens?
I like the smiling faces.